Alright, welcome back everybody to another DayZ episode. In this episode, I was running through Cherno, looting up, trying to find a base to raid, and this fresh spawn started talking to me. I didn't even see him in the first place. He just started talking to me. Usually when you hear someone talk to you, they're trying to rob you, or maybe they have something clever to say to you before they shoot you. Especially when you have the best gun in the game in a spawn town. And so I was worried he's just gonna kill me real quick. But we started talking a little bit. I recognized his name from the people who are on the server. And I know that this guy plays the server a good amount. And so he has some sort of credibility there. He was telling me about this big base near Pavlovo military base under Zelenogorsk, like on the far western side of the map. Now he was telling me that this base was very big and that he needed help raiding it. I told him that I'd put up grenades and ammo, as well as letting us use my car if he split the stuff with me. Now this is pulling up to these people's base. Now we decided to stash the car in the bushes, keeping a good amount of ammo and guns in the car, and go into it lightly. We were expecting heavy resistance, and we were expecting to get into a good gunfight raiding these players' bases. What he was telling me is that in the matter of days, they went from having a small building inside of this compound to having the entire thing walled off. And so we knew that people must be online and actively building the base.
I see, look, is that where you blew it up?
Oh, that's it, dude. It worked. And it killed me.
Okay. I'd say our best bet is to put up a platform and then jump the platform.
Now, earlier that day, he came with a handful of grenades and tried to blow up the first wall before he met me. That's why he needed my help for. Once we got there, I said our best way to get in was to build a platform like I did raiding that church base and use a platform to save us the grenades. Now I got all the stuff for the platform, but I ended up missing the nails, so we ended up having to just use the grenades and ammo.
Yeah, the middle. What the heck? Just totally jumped that wall. Oh, I already shot by the time I said that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's keep our guards up. Yeah, you want to check this piano house first? What the? Look at this. Isn't this crazy? They spent all that time and there's not even walls right there. Oh, check out this. Nothing. Lots of building stuff. Oh, I closed it. Like, not even that good of stuff. I thought it was... Maybe I just saw that. That kind of scared me. There was a zombie running all the way down there. I thought it was a person for a sec. Alright, stay back. Yeah. And then aim for the bottom half of her.
Now, while I didn't count every single one, I wouldn't be surprised if these guys had 100 to 150 walls around their base. Now, if you don't play a lot of DayZ, or you don't know what goes into building a wall, this might not seem like a whole lot. But as someone who is a builder in DayZ, each wall takes about an hour and a half. About 15 minutes to build, and an hour and 15 to find all this stuff. You gotta find that bison nails, you gotta find a sharpening stone. Lots of work. Maybe 30 minutes per wall if you're quick and know how to loot well. Hundreds of hours put into this base if it was done by the book. My guess is that these guys were dupers, and that they were duplicating building stuff, and that they were duplicating planks and logs, as well as duplicating the nails. Finding this many nails on a server it's crazy. I've never seen a base this big. The people who built this are either a bunch of crazy people who build bases for no reason that protect nothing, or they are dupers who just felt like doing it. Now, for those of you who don't know, a duper is someone who will take one gun or one grenade, do a glitch, and then he'll have two grenades or two of the same guns, therefore giving them infinite grenades and ammo. Now, I understand that cheaters are a part of most games. However, in a game like Fortnite or PUBG, if you die to dupers, it's easy to report them and you don't lose that much stuff. Even late game dying to someone in Fortnite or in PUBG, you're only going to lose about 20 minutes of time. And it's easy to report people. However, in DayZ Official, you cannot report players for cheating or for duping. You can sink months of time into a base, right? I remember one time me and my friends had this church base going. It was the 5 of us, and we all had been working on this church for weeks and weeks, and it was destroyed by a duper in 20 minutes. Now, this is something that should definitely be fixed and should be at the top of the game maker's priority, but it's not. They often sweep it under the rug. I hope this video can draw attention to this problem.
I like the suppressor on it. Oh, there we go. Check that out. Yeah, that's the lock we took.
So considering that normally a wall takes 45 minutes to get the box of nails and the sharpening stone and to build, and that these guys built it in this entire compound in a week, they must have 5 people working 8 hours a day, which does not happen for this weakest stuff. These guys must be cheating.
I know, right? Do you want that 4 code? Yeah, you can have it. That was a little close, my bad.
Alright, so I wanted to hop up on this little hay bales just to show how big the base was, all the walls. I know my little spiel turned into a bit of a rant, but I think that is needed. DayZ is one of my favorite games, and I'd hate to see it go to cheaters and dupers like other good games have. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed watching.
Alright.
Now,
Alright, man.
I'm about 95% sure that these guys were duping, and that does kind of take the fun out of the server a little bit, but I plan to stick with it. I have new videos coming soon, and stay tuned for the next one, guys.